Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. I hope you guys have been watching the DVD uploaded yesterday. Shout out Ski for the plug. Watching that DVD, this was 17 years ago, right? I'm 34. So this at the time when I was 17, 18. And if you look at 17, 18 years later, not much has changed, you know? I would say there's more money now in the music industry, but the roads are not changing. When I look at that DVD, there's so many people who are dead on that DVD. So many who are lifed off in that DVD. There's so many who have turned to drugs, who are drug addicts in that DVD. It's mad. I was emotional watching it. I was like, oh, they give me memories of different people that I forgot about. People like Shocker. I ain't seen Shocker. The last time I see Shocker was in bloody Canning Town of all places. Blade. The last time I see Blade was in Canning Town. And it just gives you memories of when we were young. Maybe what's everyone doing now? 17 years later, was that life worth it? Definitely not worth it for the people that, and even if you see this through the DVD, my brethren Nerves, he got killed because of someone tried to rob him for his food. But even in that DVD, because he created this DVD, right? But even that DVD, he's going around talking about shotting and stuff like that. And the consequences that come with that now is that people tried to rob him and ended up killing him. So it's mad, that DVD there is a bit of a life lesson for a lot of us. Because we're looking 17 years later. We're 2021 today, first year 2021. What are the man them all doing? I would love to do a follow-up with certain people, man. Say, raw, using this DVD and you just want to catch up with like all your experiences of living life those days and how that's transformed to now in regards to what you're doing now. This was you then. What was your mindset then? What is your mindset now? And what have been your struggles? What have been your triumphs? Because, and you look at it as well. See, Peckham and Willie Road were one. You see me right in the last clips of the video when we were at a party, me screaming Willie Road. I was from Peckham. But there was no beef. There was internal beef every now and then where there's a few little, this man ain't get along with that man. But there was no Peckham versus Elephant or Peckham versus Woolly or Woolly versus Canberra or Woolly versus Old Kent Road, Bermondsey. Everyone was one those days. And of course, there's different factions that break up. And it breaks your heart when you see what's happening now in terms of the youth of today in regards to the whole Zone 2 and what do you call it? Moscow beef. Okay, I hear different situations of why it happened, because someone robbed someone, but now the younger generations who weren't even involved in that are picking at that beef. You can take it back, we can reset it, you know? We can reset it. That the younger ones who are coming up who weren't involved in that beef there, you don't need to continue involved in that beef. You see this DVD, you see everybody was together, everybody was one. Everybody was cool. We were literally going to all different places filming this DVD. I mean, I wasn't really filming the DVD, but those are my right-hand people. Those are people I was on with on a daily basis, except for when I moved to East. And even within that whole camp there, Kilo got deported, Slugs got deported, Nerves passed away. It's mad. It's mad. But when will we learn? When will these young people learn? If these life experiences can't teach you, you ain't trying to learn. You're not trying to learn, man. You're trying to live in it. It's 2021. It's a fresh start, a fresh day. I'm dreading the first, you know the news, I don't even want to check the news right now because the first murder of 2021, who's going to be? Who's going to be the first murder of 2021? Don't let it be you, man. And tomorrow's not promised to anyone. God forbid. It could be my year. God forbid, right? But what things have you put in place for yourselves as well? That if it is your year, are your kids going to be alright if you're gone? Try and get yourself some life insurance, man. Get some life insurance that even if you're gone, yeah, It costs about £25 a month, depending on your policy. That if you're gone, your family are good. Because we see so many young people, and the thing is, a lot of us are probably, if I'm 34 now, right? So that was done when I was, that video was on when I was 17, 18, yeah? A lot of people were fathers at those age. So 17 years later, your children are 17. Are they the ones involved? Are they the ones in Zone 2? Are they the ones in Moscow? Are they the ones in Harlem? Are they the ones in OFB? Are they the ones in I don't know, man. These other gangs, man. It's about trying to change the narrative, man. We can't keep doing the same thing. What, 17 years from now? Are they going to be saying the same things? 17 years from now, how am I going to be quick maths? 50, shit, it's gone. 51, yeah, 51. Yeah, fucking hell, 17 years from now, I'm going to be 51. Man, no, well, at this point, yeah, I'm going to be 35. I'll be 52, 17 years from now. That's crazy. That just shows you how quick life just goes and goes and goes. I'm going to be 52, 17 years from now. I'm going to be 35 in May. So the next generation are going to be 34, and then their youth's going to be born. It's a cycle that keeps running and running and running. And you know what it is? It's not going to stop, because there's so much money in food, in drugs, there's so much money in the things. But I hope this year you've seen that, you know what? If I concentrate and put my mind in something else, I can do it legitimately now. We've seen the likes of Nines, Potter Paper, Rimsey, everyone, Jay Huss, all the men are charting. All the men are charting, right? You can say, well, them man come from a background where they'd been involved in the roles in jail. To an extent, Jay Huss hasn't really been involved in the roles like that, or he got to jail for having a knife, but that's after the success. So there are avenues out there. You saw last year, with the whole pandemic, I just started doing a food business, BOBSNTABA, and look how that took off, and now that's a brand in itself. It's not going to be easy. I don't want to make it sound as if it's an easy thing. It's not an easy thing to do. However, it's not impossible either. And even some of them olders who were rapping back in the day, maybe you're not rapping anymore. Maybe that rapping's gone past it. You can even tap into the streets now to find out who's hot, who's doing well. Get yourself a little management situation with them, like manage the young G's. Like get them situations where you guys are probably connected to these people in network, and that you can put them on, and you can then manage them. Get yourself a 20% from doing something legit. Anyway, man, all in all, I wish you all guys a happy new year. It's 2021. Let's go and get it. Please be safe. And God bless you, man. Whatever religion you are, let the Lord bless you. Whichever Lord you worship, whichever Lord you believe in, whichever higher power you put your faith in, let them bless you and keep you safe.